Basics of editing on
3.
iMovie. Open the computer. Here opens your iMovie screen. Go to My Media. Yeah, and change the name of the project to whatever project you want to name it. Say OK. Yeah, see, if you look at now, the trial movie comes up. So you just have to click on it so that the screen opens again and your project shows us trial movie. So now import media, whatever files we have taken for we have shot, we have to use them. So go to desktop or wherever you have stored the file. So in my case, I'll select the folder and I say import. So this imports all the files which I have shot, which might be in AVI format or .mov format, or in some other formats which are supported. So if you just scroll through each file, you can see it getting displayed on the right side, and you can select which files you want to use for your movie, which files you don't want to use, etc. So for trial, we'll be using 3 files, okay? And yeah, this one is when you select a file, you can modify the file by doing the cropping, color adjustment, brightness, etc. So this you can look at in detail. Since we're doing only basics, I will go with the automatic option, which is also available. Now that's the automatic option. The computer corrects as far as it knows it is good enough. But you can explore the others. So you'll have to select one by one each clip and do the same. So this gives you a complete enhancement of the picture. So then you select whichever files you want to use and just drag it down. It will come into the main work area. Which is the bottom one, bottom half. So right now I've selected 3. And if you see, when we shoot, when an amateur shoots, see, as I scroll, it keeps moving forward and then it takes a left turn. The camera tends to go back and come back again. So this is a bad thing. All this we have to remove because we have to show a flow generally. That is, either you go from left to right or right to left. You don't go left to right, come back. So what you do is you just click on the place where you want to just take off the clip. See, this is the up till that area. Yeah. So, and you delete it. This is achieved by Shift R or Option R from this place you want to do it. See, the second clip is the same thing. It's an example. See, it's again returned and the camera goes back. That's it. We delete the entire part of this part of the clip. The third clip is weird. If you look at it, it goes back, comes back, and again starts on the right side. That is, the cameraman starts from left to right, again he turns left, and he again goes back right. So in this particular clip, you'll have to delete a middle portion, which is what we're going to do. Done. So now if you look at it goes in one form. Okay, and now what we do is, whether we need the audio or no, this is the audio which is shot with the clip. For that we had the option of using modify, remove audio, in which if you look at the audio, it may taken in the clip either stays or goes. Now you can see the difference. So if you need the audio, you don't need to do anything. If you don't need the audio, you can select the particular clip, go to modify, mute audio. In my case, I am selecting all the clips and muting the audio for everything, because these are wind noise and extra stuff which I don't need. So right now everything is deleted in this one. So now we need to explain what it is. That is the next step. I'm just telling you the basics. So here we have the titles option, wherein various types of titles are given default by Apple. You can choose any of these as of now. As you grow professional, you can select from bigger softwares. So in my case, I'll just show you an example of anyway, these are all clips. So once you scroll, it will show how it reacts. See how it reacts. You just have to drag and drop. It will come here, and you just have to type whatever title. In our case, we're going to type trial or something like that. Trial. For YouTube. That's it. You just say enter, it comes there. And the deal is, you can either make it big so that it comes through the bigger distance of the clip, or you can keep it short. So that is your wish. So it's just a matter of drag and drop. Drag. So just for example, I'm adding one more for the last, which says thank you or something like that. Same. Either you can extend it or keep it short or whatever. So now we have the clip, we have the titles done. The next is obviously we need to add some smoothness to it. So if you look at Watson, if you go across the clip, it jump can be avoided by adding what we called as transitions. There are various transitions available by default, so you just can scroll through it, see how it works, like that, see how it changes there, and use any of. So I've just shown you an example, so you can run through everything and you can find out what suits your project and use it up. It's a matter of drag and drop again. So you can see the difference when you play. See, it becomes smooth in the transition. So similarly, you add in for all the places where one has clip. Yeah, and when you add transition, the length of the whole clip will reduce, that you might notice, because every transition will take 1 second away from each of the opposite clips. So your total length, if it is say 40 seconds or something, it will come down to say 39 seconds. So this makes the clip no volume now, and it is smooth, and it has got the titles. So now we add enough music to it. So we go to the audio, and you have both options, music and sound effects. In music, we'll have to download music or buy music and store in that library and then use it. For now, I'll show you sound effects. You can just, these are default available with Apple. So you just have to select one of them, again drag and drop. To the area where you want in the clip. I'm selecting another one for the other piece. So it's a matter of keeping drag and drop, putting it in place and cutting it off. So again you have used the option R to cut it off. Yeah, so that will go to the end of the clip. So now if you play, it comes along with music, transitions and with the type. That's almost done. Okay, but then right now as I am talking to you, we need to add a few more details which I'll tell you next. So regarding this, yeah, so that's the microphone. Why? That is for voiceover. So if you really want to explain what you're doing, you just have to do a voiceover so that your audience knows what you're talking about. So you just have to click on the microphone, keep your cursor wherever you want to start and start recording. Press the red button. You can check the details or what volume and wherever you are storing or whatever it is. And start recording. So it starts 1, 2, 3. You can see the cursor moving on the left side, and you can just start speaking. So now if you play, you have everything in the clip. That is titles, volumes, 2 times of sounds, transition, everything. So if you look at, all 4 elements are showing in your workspace. The volumes of these can be adjusted. So the voiceover volume or the music volume or the original clip's audio volume, any volume you can select and go on top and see that 100%, 80%, more than that, up to 400% you can go and adjust the volume. There is another option nearby of saying whether to lower the volume of the other clips while this is playing. So that, depending on your choice, taste, you just keep running play option and start getting used to that piece of it. So once your adjustments are done, you can just do a play, trial check it completely. And obviously you'll have to save. Now still the adjustments are going. You just have to save. File and save. You will have the save option as a film roll coming there. You can save it in any of the formats, or this will save it in a regular format which you can keep it in your desktop and use it for any further use. So just click on the save button. You can change the names here. Next. And it shows you the file location wherein you can save the file. So you just wait till there's a circle which will come on the right top corner. You just have to wait till that circle finishes, that is, it fills up. That means your file is saved. I'm going live, so it will take its time in filling it up. So just hold on a second. I'm not cutting this piece of editing this piece of the movie. So we're waiting in real time actually. See the circle fill up, so that fills it up. You'll get a message saying that your file has been stored, and that's the basics of editing in an iMovie. It's so simple, and I think everybody can try it, and it can be learned in a maximum of 1 to 2 trials, and you can use it for any purpose, any internal purpose, putting it on YouTube, any purpose. You can just make a movie or whatever clips you have. So once the circle goes off, it will just give you a message, and that ends our session. Share successful, that is, storage is successful. So it will be stored in a destination where you put, which you can use. So I also attach the final clip of the piece which we are trying to do in the project itself, so that you know how the final output has come up as. Thank you guys.